Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pot. My name is Chishu Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Future claims he is still smashing Ciara in new song. Now, this was actually a real Boston Richie song where Future was the main feature. And he said a whole lot more than this, right? So this is what everybody was talking about. Everybody was talking about the line where he was talking about Jay-Z, where he basically said, hey, if I wasn't cool with Jay, I'm the type of guy to go after his wife. And of course, a lot of people had a lot to say about that. But what stood out to me was what followed that particular bar, which is what looked like him alluding to him still smashing Ciara. Currently, yes, Ciara, who is married. So the actual lyrics read, if my nigga wasn't Jigga, I'm the type to go after B, which was followed by, and I still smash on C. Now, that C there, you could say isn't actually Ciara, right? You could say he could be referencing some other chick. But then he follows it up with, I got 2/5 on me, like the quarter bag of the cheese. I think that quarter bag and quarterback reference after the C definitely is him implying that it might be Ciara, right? But of course, the internet heard those lines and didn't like that coffee.
This coffee smells like shit.
And they had a whole lot to say about this situation. So as always, we're gonna check out these comments. Our first comment here comes from a woman who says, Future is still in love with Ciara. He wants that family back so bad. He refused to leave that woman alone, and it's been 5 years. She's married. Move on! Exclamation mark. The comment goes on to say his fans are losing it over a potential Ciara bar. Laugh out loud. So this chick's like, nah, I'm not buying it. This is just a man who's obsessed with his ex. She's not drinking that coffee.
Put that coffee down.
This next comment says, tread lightly, sir. 5K plus likes. Now, this is a reference to, of course, the Jay-Z bar, like, hey, watch it that you're talking about somebody else's wife, which is reckless, man. Let's just keep it real, right? They don't call him the toxic king for nothing. This female commenter says, this is the Future I remember, with the fire emoji. Next comment, y'all not friends no more after this. Next, this gentleman says, songs sound hard though. The shrug emoji. Song is kind of hard, not gonna lie. This female commenter says, leave married people alone, sir. With the crying emoji, another commenter says, in reference to Ciara, she's for the streets. Another commenter added, wouldn't surprise me. Would you guys be surprised if you found out that this was facts? That would be crazy, right? The thought of this maybe being true or not would be crazy. Got another guy here who says, I believe it. This female commenter says, are these lyrics confirmed? Question mark. Because I don't understand his mumbling. If so, he's so obsessed with her, it's weird. He hates to see that she has moved on. He is 40. He needs to move on and get therapy. We've got another comment here that says her name wasn't even mentioned. It's ridiculous that you would put her name in this. This man has 15 different baby mamas. His son publicly calls another man daddy that he hasn't had access to in over 3 years. He has no chance to any part of her life. He's definitely not talking about her. Very irresponsible for you to put a picture with her and her husband as well. Trash. 8+ likes. And finally, the last comment here says his lyrics don't even make sense. Why are people assuming that's what he's implying? And of course, the majority of these comments are brought to you from the Coffee Pot Official. Make sure to follow us on Instagram. Guys, what do you think? Facts or fiction? What do you think of this coffee? It's definitely bitter.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
The problem is it doesn't matter whether this story is true or false, because I think it's most likely not true. I do. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Right. But that's a whole different conversation. That's not the point here. The point is that he said it. The point is that these are the consequences, right? Who's really suffering in this situation? Ciara knows how her ex, she knows Future. She dated him. But who's really suffering here? Who's really suffering here is Russell Wilson. This is some disrespect, right? I don't think Russell Wilson deserves this level of disrespect in his marriage currently. I don't, but I also think these are the consequences of playing that stepdaddy role, especially to a woman. Because I know I give the single mothers a very hard time sometimes, but there are single mothers out there who have respectable relationships with the father of their children. This is not one of those situations. And these are the consequences of deciding to get into a situation where the woman who you're with let Pookie impregnate her and gave him her womb. This is what men are afraid of when it comes to dating and dealing with single mothers. Not only are you responsible for another man's kids, but then it's like, what type of drama am I going to get myself in? I do believe that Future probably said this just to put it out there, just so it's floating in Russell Wilson's mind. And just that alone, being in his shoes must be stressful, right? And I say this to say this is why most men are good when it comes to dating single mothers. Now, can you be the type of single mother who doesn't have this type of drama happening? Because again, Russell Wilson is the man that's disrespected and I believe suffers the most in the situation, not Ciara. Ciara won. She came up. She's in a better, more stable situation, right? She is what women want to be. Will they get that? Most likely not. There's not enough Russell Wilsons out here to go around. But again, it's not whether this is true or not. It's that it's even happening in the first place, right? And as always, man, curious to know what you guys think of this whole situation. Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you guys for checking out another episode of The Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.